The Intolerable Acts were acts in the colonies that took away many rights. There were 5 acts in all: the Boston Port Act, the Massachusetts Government Act, the Administration of Justice Act, the Quartering Act, and the Quebec Act. The Boston Port Act is where England kept all goods from being shipped to North America, meaning only goods from England can be shipped to America. The next act is the Administration of Justice Act, meaning if a civilian in the colonies did anything that displeased Majesty, there would be no trial and no fair warning. They would be executed, and it would always result in death. The third act was the Massachusetts Government Act, basically meaning that the King of England put one person in charge of Boston. That one person could decide all the rules and how the government should act. This caused a lot of uproar and led to the Administration of Justice Act, which you already learned, which of course leads in death. The fourth act was the Quartering Act, meaning that the colonists had to house redcoats in their homes. They were to give them bed, food, water, and anything else they desired. If they failed to follow through with their needs, they would be executed at dawn. The final act is the Quebec Act. Basically, it meant that they were used as a trading post for Quebec. Whatever the Majesty wanted, they had to get, even if it meant doing something they did not like. Otherwise, it would result in death. Without all these acts, the revolution might not have happened. For without the Boston Port Act, they could have had shipping goods from wherever they wanted. They could have had their own government. They could have had fair trials. They wouldn't have had to house redcoats. And they wouldn't have had to trade with Quebec. However, if the revolution did not happen, they would still be living under England's rule. So maybe it was a good thing that the Intolerable Acts happened.